Okay, so I'm sorry about the fact that it started zoomed in, but I'm just roughly outlining the body of water. So this is a photo that I took while I was on holiday, and I'm making a landscape based off it. Essentially, I'm turning it from a photo into my own unique style. I thought I'd try to do this because I just found it so inspiring, and I want to be able to draw rich backgrounds for my OCs, so I feel like they're somewhere, you know? This is me trying to figure out how many trees there is. It's not a complicated concept. When I was actually there, if the camera was tilted a little bit, you'd be able to see there was a duck nest. It was really gorgeous. This is that park, and there's like green lines on either side of this photo, just so it would take up more of the space. Yeah, so I'm really happy with it. I'm just getting so detailed right now, brother. Anyway, this is me trying to figure out how to outline roughly the edge of where the lily pads are. I mean, just look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? I took this photo myself. So yeah, this is me trying to, I want to put a person in the background, maybe create a new OC, but I wasn't going to draw them detailed. I was going to like make them a black silhouette and then develop them later. And I'm deciding just to draw like basically basicness. So yeah. Anyway, there is the full image, and this is me just trying to get things to look right. Okay, so I wasn't recording when I did this, but I was off camera and I blocked in all the colors. So I essentially took the colors from the image, blobbed them in, and drew in the lily pads. So I'm just going to start filling in the gaps and getting the gaps to be filled in. So as you can see, once the image, which is on a separate layer, when that layer is not visible, there's a lot of gaps in my initial coloring. So I'm just trying to get it to be filled in and feel more complete, because it should feel complete because it is complete artwork, Yeah. So as we zoom out, we'll notice lots of gaps. Like, so many gaps. This took so long. Okay, so now that we've removed the background photo, you can see there's lots of little gaps that I'm just going to start using up. I realized that the way I was drawing them horizontal does not really match with the way they looked, but I actually really liked it because it allowed me to stylize. So I took just colors from the image, added, like bases, and now I'm filling it in so it feels complete. So yeah, as you can see, the trees, I haven't really worked on much yet. They are really just circles, but yeah. The lily pads do have lots of little gaps, but I do clean that up, I promise. So yeah. You see that the water is green and then blue. I really like it. Another reason I'm doing this is so I can have, like, if I was to work on my characters, they would have actual backgrounds. Like, I could make stuff like this and they would have actual backgrounds. This did take me longer than some of my other artworks, and it does have some bits off camera, which is new for me because I usually do everything on camera, because that's just how I roll, because my artworks are not usually that advanced. But yeah, this is how it's going. I apologize for the intense amount of digital art, but this is just the way it is. Also, you might notice that my video this week is not at the usual time. That's because it's still being posted on a Saturday arvo for me, but I'm in a different time zone. So yeah, that is going to continue for a few weeks. I do really apologize. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way the artwork is looking. And yeah, I've made some real progress. I'm just going to go ahead and clean things up. Just continuing to make it not have any little gaps and be full. So yeah, now I'm just comparing the actual image, and yeah, it's looking somewhat accurate. So yeah, This is me just going through all the different layers and just looking at stuff. It's just part of my process to try and figure out if anything is wrong. So yeah. I'm gonna, start cleaning up the tablets, and now I have to, this is me trying to create a shadow. I originally just created a darker layer. Okay, so that didn't really now work. That we have all the base colors lined down, we're going to remove the underlying image, which you probably used a bit too much, and we're gonna start working on this now. On editing time. So this is the final product. Make sure to like and subscribe and come back next week for more awesome art.